Hi, welcome to the Market Alert for Thursday the 3rd of November 2016. So yesterday, this is a live chart of the Fed released minutes there. You see the market went down below the 18,000, then came back and struggled to actually get back above this. Now, as I said in the note I sent yesterday afternoon, this level is of great significance and importance. We have a sell signal here, and we know that the market is likely to not go down, although it is struggling to actually stay above it. So it is starting to switch from being a major support line to a sell, a resistance area. So even though we've got the sell signal, you can see the market's just trading sideways, and eventually they bring it back and then they move the market to the upside there. You see that there, and that signal was generated at 19:25, which would normally be 8:30, 5 minutes before the end of the session. So let me just move all of this over, and there you can see what happened there. The market then came back, and that's why I advised in the note that I sent out yesterday afternoon that we are reaching that point where it's very difficult to pick a direction with the markets because we're so close now to the US elections. Today and tomorrow we see the last two trading days, obviously, for this week, and then we've just got Monday to contend with before we see the US vote on Tuesday. So unless something comes out about Clinton or anything else along those lines, then the market is likely to try and hold at these levels. So the first trades, if we just go back, you can see what happened there as well. We had a sell signal again, this 18,000. I know I sound like a broken record, but it was so important. The market came through it, and then they brought it back. Before, they just traded sideways. And also, as I said in the note, the crude oil figures came out as 16 million barrel surplus, the highest they've seen for an awful long time. And then this should have been bearish for the market, but they just wanted to hold it above that 5,000 level there. So the market, this is the full picture, except it didn't, for some unknown reason, reloading the chart, the sell signal isn't there, which is why I've shown you the recorded data there. I don't know why, but it just hasn't. So I always like to start with the point of accuracy and what happened on the day, which is why I record the actual screen so that we can have something as a benchmark to go back and test against. As you never know with correcting data that after the market's closed, and also different servers and different algorithms and so on and so forth. But what's important is what actually happened during the trading time. So again, that's why I actually just record the screen. So the daily chart, very interesting picture here actually. I'm just going to show you something. If you look at this down day for Monday, the market traded, sorry, this would be Tuesday, not Monday. This is Tuesday. The market traded sharply lower. The volume was fairly high. And then yesterday, you see the volume is greater than the previous bar, but the range is less. So you can see they were doing their damnedest yesterday to try and buy this market and hold it. And again, I keep saying that the market is particularly weak and wants to move lower. And they're doing everything in their power. This is what's known as a buying pressure bar, and this will hold the market for as long as it can, and if the pressure becomes too much again, it will resume to the downside. News-wise today, what have we got out at 2 p.m? We've got ISM and non-manufacturing PMI and factory orders. They're both out. They don't tend to be too much of an issue. See the Wheeling Carney out today at 12:30. So we've got a central banker out today, probably going to say why he's going to stay now until 2021 or something, before he goes off to the IMF. Well, that's deep joy, isn't it? But again, another story for another day. We've also got Connolly speaking as well, monetary policy, Bank of England chappie as well. Well, I think it's a chappie. Well, don't know about that, but they generally are these days. So we'll see what they have to do. That's at 8:55 p.m. So the markets will be closed anyway, or getting closed. Yeah, they will be closed actually because of the change in the hour anyway. So it doesn't really factor into anything there. On the news front, I'll look at the news first. If I can get this to work. Yeah, we've got Deutsche Bank starting to tumble again. As I said earlier on in the week, we've not really looked at it, and then we started to have another look. We can see that this is starting to move back to the downside, and this will accelerate as soon as we get the US election out of the way. This has been manipulated, rigged, held up until after the US elections, but at the moment it's starting to show a bit of weakness. Super Mario is being accused of creating asset bubbles. Well done, well spotted, Sherlock. It's taken a moment or two for people to realise this, but that's all of what these central bankers have done. They all need to be rounded up and sent somewhere else, frankly, and let the markets find their own fair value and let true price discovery return. And what else have we got? There was something else in here that I was going to look at. Yeah, Fed holds rates, says case for December hike strengthens. I can't wait. I cannot wait. There is no way that this market is going to take a rate increase at all. So it's just like deja vu. This time last year we were seeing exactly the same thing. The interest rate was increased by 0.25% in December. The markets dropped 2,000 points in January. February the 9th, Yellen phones Draghi Carney, and the markets return and move back up. 5 minutes after they'd had their phone conversation. Don't believe me? Go and have a look at do a search for it, and you'll find the chart showing the actual moment when that took place. What else have we got? Try and leave out the political stuff. Yeah, we've got Fed fails to save stocks from worst losing streak in 5 years. What I mean by that, actually, annually, the Dow stock market hasn't made anything, but anybody that owns gold, silver, or has been trading the precious metals will have seen a decent, healthy return of 20+%. And what else have we got? Extortion is now the cornerstone of the US justice system. That's a political one. We know it is. We don't need to be told. There's peak corruption everywhere you look at the moment. And then finally we've got 1652. Again, this increasing obviously with yesterday's pressure to the downside, getting closer to the prospect that Trump could actually get in again, so they're marking up those options. So you can see that in the chart there. Right, that's it. Waffled on long enough for this morning's market alert, and I'll let you know if anything happens during the early part of the session. Other than that, as ever, thanks for your support, also for watching, and I shall see you in the next one.